Hey guys, if you're new, my name is Sharice. If you're not new, thank you for clicking on another video. So today's video is actually going to be a haul video because that's like the easiest thing for me to film these days. If you don't know, I work at Ulta. I've been working at Ulta since about September and I've been working my ass off, y'all, like 70 plus hours. So I haven't had much time to film basically anything else. It's actually 1:13 in the morning. Just got off work. Really wanted to film some stuff so I can put this makeup away. I'm gonna stop rambling and let's just go ahead and get to the video. Ugh. So a lot of these items were heavily discounted because A, I do get an employee discount. B, some of these things may have went on sale. Some of the items might have like had an additional like brand percentage. What am I trying to say? Like sometimes brands give us an additional percentage off of items, if that makes sense. So my percentage off on top of whatever the brand's percentage off is going to be, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not gonna say like the prices for things because I truly cannot remember, and some of the stuff was also purchased with points. So yeah, whatever. Let's just get into it. So the first little thing I have is the Ulta Beauty makeup mixing palette. It's like just this little heart-shaped palette situation. I picked this up because I have a very bad habit of like putting foundation or concealer on my hand and then like forgetting to wipe my hand before I leave the house. So I just wanted a little acrylic situation to put my product on, and it does come with like this little mixing spatula thing right here. I don't particularly think that I'll need that, but who knows. Next I have 3 separate Bare Minerals sets. I remember purchasing these 2 together because they were like on sale or whatever. So the first thing is this mascara set. It's the Bare Minerals Midnight Moonbeam. I think that's like the theme or something for like this holiday season, but it's the 2-pack of the Lashtopia Mega Volume Mineral Based Mascara. It's supposed to be like, it's a $38 value. It's supposed to be on sale for like $19. I think there was like a sale. I think these were like half off and then like my employee discount on top of it. So it did come with 2 mascaras, 2 full-size mascaras. I have tried this mascara out. I've heard great things about this mascara, but for me personally, it's meh. Like I think I ended up paying $7 for the 2 of these. And like if my eyes watered a little bit and I like went to touch my eye, my mascara was definitely bleeding. It wasn't like running down my face or anything, but if I like just so happened to touch my lashes, mascara definitely did get on my lashes. So I feel like you could probably live without paying full price for these mascaras. Next is the Bare Minerals Star Signs, and this is a little duo thing. It's valued at $38. But the little set was $12, and then whatever little sale was going on. I actually have not swatched any of these. And these are the, which one is which? This is a lip gloss, and this is in the shade Sugar, and then this is a lip lacquer, and this is in the shade In Can't Even. Oh, Can't Even. Wow, I need to go to sleep. In Can't Even. That's literally what I said. I might pass these along to someone else just because I don't feel like dealing with returning items. Honestly. I don't know. We'll have to see what they look like on the lips, because you know, hand swatches and actual lip swatches, hand swatches and actual lip swatches can be deceiving. So we'll have to see what they actually look like on the lips. I will get back to y'all. Next we have the Bare Minerals Lunar Lip, and this is supposed to be a $57 value, and it was on sale for $28, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the little sale situation or discount situation, and it has 3 shades. They're all matte, and they're in the shades Juju, Friendship, and Scandal. I believe Scandal is a lip shade that I've been wanting for a while now. I would say at least 2 or so years I've been wanting the shade Scandal. I'm pretty sure that's the shade, but I just never purchased it. And that's what those look like. Let's see. And the Bare Minerals foundation, the Bare Minerals formula, that's what I'm meaning to say, is very like moussey. I'm not gonna wait for them to dry down or anything because my cat just walked in. Because my camera is actually on like 40% and we ain't got time for that today. So that is Juju, Friendship, and then the darkest one, oops, here it is. The darkest one is Scandal. I think I'll be able to work those out, especially Scandal. Moving on to some fragrances. I got this little Daisy Marc Jacobs set for my mom. This is what she wanted, and we have like additional percentage off of certain fragrance brands. I also picked up a fragrance for my husband and one for my mother-in-law, so that works out. Those items are in the bathroom though. I'm not gonna get up and get them. I'm not gonna do it. Let's move on to eyeshadow. Actually, before we move on to eyeshadow, let's talk about one more lip color. And this is the shade Maltz from Anastasia. This was another like additional percent off purchase. Currently, ABH is doing buy one get one free for lipsticks. And of course, they don't have the shades that I want at my store, so I'm not going to get them. That's the shade Maltz. I feel like I have all of the ABH browns now. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadows. This first little eyeshadow palette is the Makeup Revolution palette in Neutrals 3. I actually got this for Avery for Christmas because we just so happened to be in the store one day and she was like, "Mommy, I want this," and whatever. It's $7. She can have it. She's most likely going to destroy it within a few days, but whatever. It'll go in her Christmas. Next we have the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I've been looking at this palette for a while. I've been really wanting this, but you guys already know that me and like my eyeshadow, I like rarely wear eyeshadow. For whatever reason, I keep buying these palettes. I can't open this. Why, Jesus? I really hope that mine hasn't been destroyed. Now, people at Ulta, they like to open the packaging even though there's a tester, and they love to break things and not let people know that items are broken. Oh, I've never actually held this palette. I've only just like done a few swatches at work, and I like the way this feels. So I'm sure everyone and their mom has seen this. I'm scared it's broken. Whatever, it'll live. But yeah, I'm sure, ooh, don't look at my messy vanity. I'm sure everyone has seen this palette. It's beautiful. It has some nice like neutrals and stuff. I'm definitely not going to touch like shades like these two. But other than that, I think everything else in this palette I would definitely wear. It's just this shade right here, Weekender, and this shade Breakaway I don't care about. Oh wait, sorry y'all. This shade and oops, nicked it in this shade Breakaway. But yeah, that's the Born to Run palette. Next palette is the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, the Desi and Katie Friendcation palette. It's interesting because I was actually I purchased this palette and the Makeup Revolution palette when it was like 5 times the points for eyeshadow palettes, and I was actually going to get this one instead of the Born to Run, but my coworkers talked me out of it, and I'm glad that they did because it just so happened that the following week this palette was 50% off, so it was $27.50 and then like my little discount on top of it. Ooh, this like packaging is weird. Like, I'm not really a fan of this packaging, but like it kind of irritates me that this is not stuck on there properly. Whatever. And this is another palette that's very fragile and that kept getting broken at work because people manhandle it. And I'm sure everyone has seen what this looks like. It's interesting that this is picking up very blue on camera because in person, looking at it from like this angle, it looks very purple. And let's see if, I can't really make it happen, but yeah, at this angle, it looks very purple in the pan. I mostly got this palette for like the shimmers, to be honest. This shade for sure isn't going to work on my skin tone. But yeah, I really just got it for the shimmer, so I'm glad that I waited and waited and waited and waited until it went on 50% off because I don't think this palette for me is worth $55. I don't think it is. Next is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. I ended up getting this when it was like the additional percentage off for Anastasia, and this isn't for me, so I'm not going to open it. This is for a Christmas gift. And then the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. Also not going to open this one because it's not for me. This is for one of my sister-in-laws. So there we go with the palettes. I had to pick up another one of these Tony Moly Changing Magic Foot Peeling Shoes. If you have not tried these, I highly recommend picking up one or two because those are very good at getting all the dead skin off of your feet. I've picked up 2 of these Shea Moisture African Black Soap with Shea Butter soaps because my GM actually highly recommended the soap for cleaning brushes. She said that it was antibacterial and stuff, and that it did really well cleaning brushes. I actually tried the other bar of it out tonight for the first time on my brushes. I really enjoyed how it cleaned my brushes. I felt like it cleaned them with ease. I didn't have to keep going in and in and in with more soap, especially on my foundation brushes. I previously was using the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, and I felt like, especially for my foundation brushes, I had to keep going in and getting more soap to get all of my brown ass foundation out of my brushes. Didn't have that problem with this. So yeah, I bought some Lily lashes. Who do I think I am? I don't know. I really honestly don't know why I bought these, but like, okay, so I know why I bought them. These are in the style Mykonos. I've been eyeing these lashes for months now, and I was like kind of sad last night. And I was like, you know what? I deserve these eyelashes, so I bought them. So that's the end of that. I forgot about this little eyeshadow. This is the ColourPop eyeshadow in I don't know, y'all. My location doesn't actually carry ColourPop, like the whole, like the liquid lipsticks and the eyeshadows and the brow products and all that. We like randomly just get a little bit of ColourPop stuff here or there, and I saw this and I was like, ooh, this is pretty. But I'm actually gonna end up giving this to my truck manager because I don't really care for this. What it looks like in the pan is like a pinkish goldish situation. I don't need it. Thanks. But what it actually swatches like is just gold. So I feel like I could live without that. So I'm just gonna give it to her tomorrow, probably when I see her at work. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I stocked up on my favorite foundation, which is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the shade 4.3. Yeah, Smashbox just so happened to be like an additional percentage off, so I had to go ahead and pick that up. And I'm glad that I did not pick these bad boys up during that situation, because these ended up being 50% off. Like last Wednesday, these were 50% off. So of course I got 2 of them. Had to get 2. And then speaking of sprays, I got, when Urban Decay was like additional percentage off, I ended up getting the B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray, and then I got some D-Slick. I really wanted to get the All-Nighter Spray, the XL one, but interestingly enough, we didn't get any in shipment before that little extra percentage off Urban Decay hit, which was really irritating for me because we've literally been getting so many XLs in every freaking shipment, but then the shipment before we get an additional percentage off, we got none. And I was like, Urban, what are y'all doing? Ulta, what are y'all doing? Send us the goods. Okay, last 3 things. I ended up picking up the Philosophy, the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. This was like one of the little Black Friday deals. We just so happened to have more left over. So this ended up being $15, and then I have like an additional percentage off for Philosophy. Thank God. I think this ended up being like $7 or so. And then ended up getting a Daily Concepts Daily Jade facial roller, because I've heard that this does great things for like fine lines, and it wouldn't be one of my videos if my camera didn't die. So I can't remember saying blah blah, got this, yada yada. It's cool. The very last thing, I actually picked this up tonight. It's the Bare Minerals True Oasis Oil-Free Replenishing, gel cream. It's a moisturizer. I'm completely out of moisturizer. And this bad boy ended up being like $18. Regular price $32. So that's not too bad. The packaging is nice. I feel like my voice keeps cracking. It was between this and I can't remember the other moisturizer, but I ended up just getting this one because I typically do like gels. I'd rather have like a more, I'd rather have like more of a lightweight moisturizer, especially if I'm going to be using this during the day. Just so like my makeup's not slipping and sliding off of my face. But yeah, that's it for my little haul. I feel like I've missed some things, but like honestly, my vanity right now is completely disgusting. And I don't feel like looking for any more stuff. It is now 2:06 in the morning. I need to wipe my face, wash my face, and get these buns in bed because I do work tomorrow. I work in 12 hours. Why am I still awake? If you've watched this much of this video, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up so more people can see it. Let me know down below what you think of my little haul. It was very random, right? If you've tried any of these items, let me know what you think about them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.